You're looking at the starting line of the Charlotte Marathon. Right now, nobody is there, but they are getting ready. That marathon is going to kick off at 7:20. And Jim, it's still going to be, I mean, it says 34 right now, but it's still going to be cold for that race.
Oh my gosh, it's going to stay in the 30s for the next hour or so for the beginning of the race. And then by the end of the race, depending on how long it takes you, usually it takes like 3 hours, right? At least to do, unless you record time, 2.5 hours. But at least 3 hours for most folks and more than that for many. It'll be well up in the 70s by the time many people finish the marathon today. 64 was the high yesterday, normal high is 67, 29 was the low. Today, we're forecasting a high in the mid-70s. It's been down to 34 so far. I imagine our overnight low will be around 31, 32 before we put it in the record book officially. These are our high temperatures for the next 7 days. Check this out. And remember, this is the first week of November, right? We're not talking about temperatures in the first week of September. This is what we would have then. These temperatures are about 10 to 15 degrees above normal, what they should be here for this time in the month of November. Tons of sun today, pleasantly warm, 71 or so. Northeast breeze, 3 to 8. One of those days, again, where there won't be much in the way of all of wind. There'll be little breeze around, so it's going to be a calm day, a very quiet day weather-wise. And even though it's starting out chilly, it's going to warm up quickly. Dry air tends to do that. It'll warm up rapidly and cool down rapidly, and that's what happened last night. But out to the west and northwest, there is another cold front. But this cold front, see, it's 43 in Chicago and 30. This cold front is forecasted to come down to Virginia and kind of stall out. And that's why we're forecasting the week of warm weather that we have coming up here in the extended forecast. 34 right now. Our dew point is at 27, so I imagine our overnight low will be somewhere in the upper 20s and lower 30s again. I think that'll be one of the last nights we have that for a while because temperatures are going to warm up not only during the day, but also during the overnight low time periods too. Our readings across the state range from the 20s in the mountains. Boone, Morganton, you're at 28 in the foothills. Shelby and Lincolnton at 29. Charlotte, 34 again. 28 is Cheraw and Wadesboro. Lots of 20s still showing up, so lots of frosty conditions going on. This is Sugar Mountain. They had some activity there just a moment ago. Their temperature is right there at the 29-degree mark, and they're getting ready to make snow to open up by the end of the month. And our extended forecast for the mountains looks like this with 70s coming up for the end of the work week, but still temperatures way above normal for the mountains, the Piedmont, and all the southeast.